Hi guys! Today I'm going to show you how to make raw vegan pizza. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to use is 2.5 cups of sprouted buckwheat. I basically just soaked it for 24 hours and rinsed it twice. Then I'm going to add 1 avocado. Make sure to mix that really well. Now I'm going to pour the mixture in a bowl and add 1/2 cup of flaxseed powder, 1/2 cup of almond flour, 2 teaspoons of sea salt, 2 teaspoons of nutritional yeast, the juice of 1/2 lemon, 1 drop of oregano oil. You can use 1 tablespoon of fresh oregano if you don't have oregano oil, a pinch of pepper, 1 tablespoon of chopped basil, 1/2 cup of chopped leeks, 2 teaspoons of agave or maple syrup. You can also use dates if you have some. Mix everything together and spread on a FLAX sheet. To make it easier to flatten, I'm adding a second FLAX sheet on top before rolling. I like to make my crust about 1/4 inch thick just because it makes it easier and faster to dehydrate. Now I'm going to make the tomato sauce. I'm using a cup of soaked sun-dried tomatoes. I only soaked them for about 2 hours. The juice of 1/2 lemon, 1 teaspoon of tamari, 1 tablespoon of agave or maple syrup. Again, you can use dates if you have some. 2 Italian tomatoes. You can use different ones, that's just the ones I had. 1/2 cup of leeks, 1 cup of chopped mushrooms, 6 big leaves of basil, 1 drop of oregano oil or 1 tablespoon of fresh oregano, 1 cup of chopped red bell pepper, and 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Now let's make the macadamia nut cheese. I'm going to use 1 cup of dry macadamia nuts, which I soaked for about 2 hours, 6 tablespoons of water, the juice of 1/2 lemon, 1/2 teaspoon of miso, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of chopped leeks, 5 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and 1 tablespoon of liquefied coconut oil. I only use warm water to liquefy my coconut oil. I don't like to use boiling water because it cooks it, so you can just use tap water and make sure it's very hot. So now I'm just going to spread the tomato sauce and macadamia and nut cheese on top of the crust. Add a few pieces of dried mushrooms, herbs, sliced red bell pepper, and leeks. The last step is going to be the creamy herb dressing. I'm using 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of olive oil, the juice of 1 lemon, 1 tablespoon of agave or maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger, 2 teaspoons of tamari, 1/2 cup of fresh coriander, 1 more teaspoon of tamari just because I found it too sweet, 1/4 cup of chopped fresh basil, and 1/2 cup of soaked raw cashews. Now I'm just going to be pouring the dressing on top of the pizza and it's ready to eat. Next week I'll be showing you how to make chocolate mint matcha cheesecakes, so make sure to subscribe and check joeysplate.com for the full recipes. In this video, I'll be making raw pizza and eating the whole thing by myself.